What's up, everybody? I wanted to do a little bit of a breakdown of how to run your motorcycle, specifically the 2023 Ninja 400 Krt ABS Edition. The first thing you want to do is you're going to want to stand your bike up off the kickstand. Your kickstand's now down. You can put it up like so. And then now you just want to have your feet spread out. Hopefully you can flat foot this because it's a smaller bike. But you want to flat foot it and then don't let it tip side to side, just because if it falls over, you're going to be upset. So next thing is you can turn your bike on if you want, like so. But I'm going to leave that off for now just so it's not too loud where you can still hear me. So on this side of the bike, you have a handle that does not twist that you can hang on to all you want. Nothing's going to happen. You got your left turn signal here. You just flip it down, it shows up there. Then you push this in to turn it off. But I'll show you here as well. So you don't have to like flip it back and try and get it to turn off, even though that will work. See, this is me flipping it back, but then it could turn to the other signal. So pushing it in is a lot safer, so people don't think you're trying to turn this way or that way. So you want, as a rider, you want to be really predictable. So right turn signal, push it in, you're done. This is your clutch here. Usually, you're going to be using this all the time. This and your throttle and your brakes, you use it all the time. So your clutch, you can squeeze it all the way in, put it in the first gear, and then you're going to find the friction zone. So you're going to have it pulled all the way in, your bike's not going to move at all. And then as you slowly let it out, you're going to give it a little bit of gas. Don't give it any whiskey throttle, just a little bit of gas. And then as you start moving, you slowly finish out how you started. And then last thing for the left, I got two more things on the left side. I got the horn. It's really loud in the garage, but out there, a car horn's a lot louder. Then you have your brights, which you can't tell are really bright, and then you got a pass button, which is right here. So if you're passing somebody, you can flash them, let them know that you're passing them, and then you can move on about your day. Then right here is your kill switch. You can use this to turn off your bike instead of using the key. Personally, I use the key just because that's how I've always done things. And then on this side, you got your front brake right there. Your front brake gives you a lot of stopping power. See right here, my brake is engaged. Like I can feel the pistons squeezing down on my rotors. And look at all that extra room I have to go. So really solid, really solid front brakes. Front brakes give you a lot of your power, but you want to be careful about not applying the brakes too quickly on the front, because that can ultimately lead you to like laying your bike down. So you got to be really careful about that. And then the other thing on the front here is your start button and your throttle. Your throttle, you don't want to grab it like this, because if you take off, you're going to fall backward and then you'll twist the throttle more. So what I like to do is I grab my pinky here on the outside, then I have my hand kind of like, not at this, like this twisting it, I kind of twist it like that sideways. So, I don't know, it feels a lot more comfortable for me, but that's just my preference. It's what I like to do. And then here on the front, you have a few buttons. This button here will change your miles, like your odometer and your trips. So I leave it on this setting just because I like it best. And then this bottom part will show your miles per gallon, your range, miles per gallon USA, and then like your average miles per gallon. And then if you hit both of them at the same time, you can change the clock, but I'm not going to do that because I have the clock how I like it set. A few other things, you can use your keys to open this. That's your gas tank. It's kind of nice so nobody puts sugar in your tank. And then lastly, you have your start button, which obviously turns your bike on. So yeah, that's the basic rundown for your bike. I'm a new rider, so I'm not a pro at this by any means, but the best way to learn how to ride a bike is just find an open area where you're not going to hit anything and try it out. You know, watch a few videos beforehand and you'll do just fine. Because that's exactly what I did. I haven't laid my bike down, haven't done any of that. So, yeah. that's it for this video. Peace out, guys.